Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mike with Omega Outdoors, and tonight I wanted to show you something I put together myself. It's something I carry on me all the time. It is actually something that was pretty hard to find all the parts to put together just right. It's a real true EDC everyday carry micro pocket survival kit. I'm actually surprised at myself of all the stuff I was able to fit in here. And stick with me and I'll show you its contents. As you know, usually like an Altoid size container is what a lot of people usually consider like an EDC size, or small pouches. I've seen videos where people use the headphone cases to make an EDC kit, but this is something I keep on me all the time. It's a true, real micro EDC survival kit, and it weighs almost nothing. I get the container at Comm. So let's get down to it and I'll show you what's inside. First of all, this is not the container. This is a little bit smaller than a can of Coke or Pepsi. This is also from Comm. And this one is steel, watertight. The reason why I'm showing you this is because Comm is actually one of my favorite places to get EDC containers, but they range in every size from this size. Actually, I have a smaller one. It's about half the size. It's called a Pico. This one is the micro, and I don't really remember what the size of this one is, but they also come in stainless steel and plastic. And this one is plastic. I use it to cut down on the weight. I wanted to get a really extreme close-up on this. And to start, the container is already waterproof, but I put a really tight Ranger band on it. They come in handy from everything from sealing this up. I could probably slip this Ranger band on my finger if I got a really bad cut. They're good for fire starters. So I just kind of leave that on there. It's also a good grip. It keeps it from moving around in the pocket. You know, I wanted to put some kind of cordage on here, and I tried that, and then I tried wrapping cordage around it, but personally I don't want it that way. It became too cumbersome in my pocket, and I wanted to keep it streamlined. The inside of the kit is actually very hard to get in, and I'm probably going to have trouble getting it back in because it's really not that big at all. It's maybe 1.5 inches open at closed. It's probably 2 inches by 1/2 inch. That's what I'm guessing. And the first thing I have on here, just ever so tiny, is a piece of Gorilla Tape. Just a piece of lined Gorilla Tape to keep it from sticking to anything. Now, I have a surgical grade scalpel and a sewing needle right there. The blade's wrapped on it. I have a water pure tablet here. I do believe that that's what this is. Two tiny fish hooks, 2 tiny safety pins, 2 tiny split shots, a ferro rod. I actually have smaller ones than this, but I don't even remember where I got that from. Here's some cordage. I do believe I have 3 different kinds of cordage in here. This is Kevlar. This piece is about 16 inches of Kevlar. You can make that like an arrow, or you can carve a little stick and put a slot in it to fit this blade, and then you can tie it off with the Kevlar and make a little cutting instrument. Some jute twine for starting fires. You could also use that blade for striking a ferro rod. And here is the fishing line. It's also doubles as sewing thread. Never so tiny. I don't really know how much is on here, but I think with the needle, if you got a gash and you're in the middle of nowhere, you could probably temporarily put a stitch in your... I have several different kinds in here. Obviously that one's for starting fires, and this is utility. This is also utility. Not many people know this, but you could also use Kevlar as a saw. It'll cut through plastic and stuff like that because it's very hard to break. So that's another use for it. So that is my micro pocket survival kit. I take it with me everywhere. And in combination with that little tiny survival kit, I also keep my EDC knife. Just a Kershaw Cryo. I've had it for years. I keep it oiled tight. Really sharp. I got almost a mirror polished edge on it that I keep on it all the time. I maintain it on a strap. Very sharp. I actually had to put a new angle on it. A new bevel angle to make it sharp the way I needed it to, and has a convex edge on it now. But it's good. It's all metal, and it was only $35. I don't care about beating the crap out of it. And a pocket floodlight from Comm, which I've done a review of, which you can check down in my earlier videos. So Mega Outdoors, I hope you enjoyed this short video. I just wanted to show everybody what I carry on me every day as an EDC. So until next time, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for upcoming videos.